This is disgusting. At least it really, to me, it feels like it comes off really fucking disgusting. Now, imagine your dad strongly believed that, his immune system would be strong enough to fight off this coronavirus. You know what I mean? Now, we'll say all the bells and whistles, like fucking, he was good enough, and that he was good enough to still protect his community. Hopefully this dude don't come out to be like some sort of ill racist cop, because you know how all cops are racist. Anywho, fucking what is it? MBNS, whatever the fuck this is. Some news, one of these network news shits, these cable network news channels, has the really all in with Chris Hayes has the nerve to try to fucking make a poster boy that Fox had for not having the COVID, which would have been a more powerful thing if he would have survived. You know what I mean? And won't even talk about the way that he gets kind of dismissed. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. It's usually, again, how these news people care about us. Remember when that fucking chick said that shit's really weird? Actual Justice Warrior. Remember that shit? You was baffled by a 16 to the ages of 20 something, and if she's older, that's crazy. That she would go up to government officials and say it's weird that you would sit there and advocate for us or whatever. You would come down here and try to boast us up. Even this black pastor, all you cocksuckers would sit there and try to boast us up when something bad happens. But as soon as the smoke's clear and we really need help, you guys go right back home. You know what I mean? Don't come back out until something bad happens again. We need help, we need guidance, we need something, but you guys just flee. Yeah, the news is just fucking like that. Like, listen to this. Listen to this fucking dickhead here fucking talk about this
Robert
man.
LeMay was a Washington State police
dead.
officer who became something of a hero on the anti-vax right after he was fired from his job last October for refusing.
You're not a hero if you stand up for what you believe in.
To get vaccinated. LeMay gained particular notoriety for his rather crude send-off to Washington's Democratic Governor Jay Inslee.
This is my final sign-off after 22 years of serving the citizens of the state of Washington. Being asked to leave because I am dirty. This is the last time you'll hear me in a state patrol car, and Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
In addition to a number of glowing segments, that video earned LeMay 2 interviews on Fox News, including one with the network's primetime star, Laura Ingraham, who said the officer had become a celebrity for his refusal to get vaccinated.
Now, the crazy part about this is she cares about us. She cares about as much as this dude does. She cares about as much as this fired police officer as much as this fucking cocksucker does. Dead ass show. You can see it too. You see how he said somewhat of a hero. You know what I mean? For standing up for what he believes in. Whatever. Now let's roll into this chick's fucking shit.
What's next for you? Other than being a celebrity now, what's next for you?
I'm the spokesperson for thousands and thousands, I even say millions of people. I think there's 2 million people that have actually viewed it. It's been 99% positive from everybody. I think this is my path right now. There's a lot of job offers.
And msnbc would like all 2 million of you people to die. just so they can prompt them up like this dude. But go on.
That I'm getting
go
phenomenal
on.
job offers.
All right. Well,
a
sleeping giant.
All right.
Yeah, we maybe a sleeping giant. So.
It's like, yo, you gotta let the dude finish what the fuck he's got to say, or at least give him like, yo, we only got a few more seconds. Yeah, is there anything you want to say? Don't sit there and be like, oh, you got anything to go? But like, yeah, I got a couple of job posts up. Ha ha ha, sleeping giant. What was that you said? Oh, sleeping giant. That's all I wanted to say. You have a good life. It's fucked up, no?
I think this is my path right now. There's a lot of job offers that I'm getting, phenomenal job offers.
All right, well,
I'm
a
just
sleeping giant. Yeah, we maybe a sleeping giant. So we hope that's what's happened here.
A month ago, LeMay was tragically hospitalized with COVID.
Right into it.
After spending some time on a ventilator, he succumbed to the virus last Friday. He leaves behind a wife and 4 children.
Couldn't be any happier.
Unbelievably sad story.
Now it's unbelievable.
LeMay was a true believer who really did not trust the vaccine, and he lived.
Here's the gut wrencher. Here comes the fear mongering and trying to get those 200 million people to fucking go against what they believe in. No? No, it doesn't. That doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like he just said that this guy died because he strongly believed in something, yo. Holy shit, Doug. Holy fucking shit. Imagine. Let's not, yo. Let's just go.
His values and principles.
Cocksucker.
LeMay is also not alone. I mean, a staggering number of law enforcement officers have died from COVID. In fact, it has been their leading cause of all cops in the country. The leading cause of death for 2 years now.
Why haven't you been fucking deigning it until now, yo? Oh, I guess it doesn't fit any narrative. Does it fit a narrative that fucking 2 so many period officers? How many officers did this nigga just say?
He is also not alone. I mean, a staggering number of law enforcement officers have died from COVID. In fact, it has been their leading cause of all cops in the country, the leading cause of death for 2 years now. It's also a microcosm of a larger daily tragedy in America that's almost unfathomable. We're still losing a...
Also, too, it seems like these people got to be out there in the work. You know what I mean? They don't get paid as much as the fucking your politicians who stay inside the house. Go fuck yourself, bro.
Shocking number of people every day now, roughly a year after vaccines became widely available. An average of around 2,500 Americans are dying day after day after day after day after day.
How many cops?
2022 will be another year in which COVID is one of the leading causes of death in America.
How many cops?
In fact, more people died from COVID in one 11-day period this month.
I doubt that. Yo, fucking my shit when I see it, this COVID death shit don't even be changing. Holy hell. That's we. And this is thing too. What day is this? This is fucking last month. And you're talking about today at 1:47 from the Washington Post, the deaths we decided to accept. The deaths we decided to accept. What does that mean? More Americans have died of COVID in the past 11 days than have died of murder of any year. I doubt that. I fucking highly doubt that, but go on.
Than have ever died from homicide in an entire year in this country's history. The vast majority of those deaths are entirely preventable. That's what's so maddening and so upsetting, because all it takes is a few shots to confer
a few shots,
hugely beneficial reduction in risk.
A few shots, just a few shots. Just take shots, because you're gonna keep taking shots. How is that flu fucking pandemic? How many people die from the flu every fucking year? You know what I mean? How many times do people fucking push those types of shots? You're a fucking moron, bro. You're a fucking moron, especially for something that's lingering. Like, do yourself a favor. Just keep yourself healthy, however you see fit. Because remember, the vaccine is supposed to help stop the spread for fucking thing, even though you can catch it somehow and do all this other shit. But these dudes want to keep saying this dumb fuck. Look at this dude. Fuck you, oh my God, man.
The horrifying tragedy of America right now is embodied in this story of this individual who lived his values, who was not pretending, who really did what he believed in. Those values, no doubt informed by right-wing media, including Fox News.
Notice how did these dudes ever talk about the people that died from the shit that had fucking their corona, their vaccine shot? Because I've heard dozens of them shits happening. You know what I mean? But of course, people think, what the fuck, dude? It's not still gonna stop the shit. You can still die from COVID. You just probably have a slightly less death when you have the COVID shot. Fucking scumbags. And to post this dude who just died, yo. Motherfucker just died. You think fucking his family wants to sit there and watch this motherfucker smear him for believing? Holy fuck, nigga. What type of Christian man is this motherfucker? The cocksucking type. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Really gonna sit here and fucking bash a man that's dead? You know what I mean? Like, again, hopefully this dude, yo, please somebody don't come out with pictures of this dude being some sort of fucking racist cop, yo. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit.
Robert LeMay did that interview with Laura Ingraham from his squad car. She appeared to be safely ensconced in some remote studio. Ingram's almost certainly vaccinated, probably boosted, because she works for Fox News, a company that takes...
Well, she probably not, because why the fuck would I need to be vaccinated if everybody else is getting vaccinated, and the virus should have been fucking dead by now. No? No? Oh, nah, this shit's just gonna keep jumping, and it decides to mutate whenever the fuck it's always mutating. Holy shit. No longer fucking COVID, or even COVID-19 for that matter. Two different things. Now it's fucking Omicron 6. Omicron Persei 8, Doug. And this scumbag is gonna try to use a dead person to fucking fearmonger you into getting the vaccine, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. It'll be even that snap like, yo, if the vaccine was so important, why the fuck you got two different companies trying to produce one thing that's supposed to work against everything? Why is that, msnbc? Why is that? Why do you have scientists separately working on something that's supposed to cure the fucking world and then put a price tag on it? Wow. Google, YouTube is really allowing this shit. Or even fucking msnbc is allowing this shit. Imagine giving fucking, holy fucking shit, bro. Holy fucking shit. You should at least start off that he was a fucking racist or something. Don't just be like, oh, yo, he's dead for fucking believing. It's good that he's dead. Cops are dying all the time for COVID. It's the reason, but we're not going to show you any other officers besides the one that the Fox News people brought up. Scumbag. Fucking scumbag. With your fucking Ellen DeGeneres haircut. What the fuck is wrong with you, boy? Holy fucking shit. Let me let you go. Go on.
Very, very seriously, at least behind the scenes. They've got all sorts of regulations. They mandate vaccine or constant testing for their employees.
Whatever.
But of course, that message does not make it to the committed viewers of the network. No. They only hear the anti-vax talking points that made.
I'm curious to know how often do fucking Fox News smear a dead man? Smear a fucking dead man for belief. I probably do. Fox is, especially Fox News. I should say Fox News cable. Fox Cable News. You know what I mean? Fox Cable News, NBC's cable fucking news. It's a good thing CBS doesn't have a fucking cable network, unless they do, unless it's underneath ABC and all that other shit. You dig? Holy fucking hell! Holy fucking hell! I'm wondering when this dude died. I'm wondering if he died right away. I'm just catching this shit now. What? 6 days later? 7 days later? Holy fucking hell! I can't believe that people are allowed. This is allowed for news now. Fucking yeah, go ahead and fearmonger a fucking dead man, a dead cop, a cop who didn't get fired for fucking brutally beating a black man, or any of that, or any other fucking shit that was underneath his record. He got fired because he didn't want to take the vaccine. I told you, these dudes' morale are fucking way off, yo. You can get fired for not taking the boot, but not getting the shot, but you can keep your job if you fucking brutalize your civilians. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. So yeah, I bet you this cocksucker does want all of these dudes to die. Every one of them cops. Fucking shit, bro. Fucking shit.
Robert LeMay, a celebrity.
Go on.
For their own ratings, for fame, for cynical monetary purposes. I think they don't have enough money.
What are you doing now?
That network, which is overseen by CEO Suzanne Scott. She's the woman who calls the shots over there, and you should know her name.
Now we're snitching.
Has decided to fan the flames of vaccine resistance. And those flames are getting thousands of people killed. Thousands and thousands and thousands. And when those people die,
thousands and thousands,
they are, of course, forgotten by Fox News.
Oh, this shit. We'll show you a graph from like 3 years ago.
And as of this afternoon, the network has not mentioned his death once.
How about giving his family time to fucking mourn? Holy shit, nigga. Holy shit. Y'all was seething at... holy fuck, nigga. This dude was in the closet beating off, waiting for these dudes. He was like, oh, they're not going to come out, then I might as well say it now myself then. Holy shit. Fucking scumbag, dude. Fucking, you know the man's dead? You know he's dead? I wonder if he's going to say rest in peace or anything goes out. I bet he has to say, my heart goes out to the families. He has to say that. You know what I'm saying? But I bet you he won't say rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit here and smear his fucking message.
This is just one sad chapter in a broader story of preventable tragedy that continues to grind on in America, driven largely by the enterprise that Rupert Murdoch and Suzanne Scott oversee.
Remember when Trump was saying like, oh yeah, I can get the fucking virus out in such a record time and and the left was like, you can't do that. That can't never happen. There's no way on God's green earth you can do that. If Trump was to make the fucking the vaccine, none of you people would have taken it. You would have said, oh, you came out too fast and Is it tested right? You would do the same shit. Even then the scientists are like, yo, you probably should. They'd be like, oh no, how did it come out so fast? Yada yada yada. And you know this to be true. Listen to the way you're talking now, Doug. You are shitting on a dead man, yo. You were literally shitting on a dead man. I know microaggression, bro. You leftists think you can talk any way to people and think that I'm not going to pick up on your fucking vibe. You are happy that this man is dead. So I'm waiting now.
Angelo Corazon is the president and CEO of Media Matters for America, which has reported on the story of 16 times people's risk of death.
That is the bottom line takeaway, that it is either going to hurt you more than COVID would, or alternatively, that it's some kind of an effort to take away your freedom. And if you get vaccinated, you're actually giving in to liberal totalitarians, and a whole bunch of other negative things will come from it. So they.
What you're saying is as if, and it's funny how they gotta have the black guy up there, right, to get vaccinated. That's not even me. But I got vaccinated, so whatever. Anywho. Who is this random guy? I probably should have paid. Oh yeah, totalitarian. Dude, this is. I'm sorry. Go. Just let me get through this shit. These two
disappointment and tragedy to these already tragic deaths. It didn't have to be this way. You can go all the way back to April of 2020, when Fox News, in just a span of a week, devoted 91 segments to getting people to go out to the reopen events, to actually flouting all the public health measures. And you can actually measurably track the change in vaccine skepticism, but not just.
He's not paying attention. This dude's beating off. He's giving this dude a show. He ain't paying attention to this dude. That was just the longest fucking 8 minutes in the world. Holy shit. Is he paying attention to this dude?
Deaths. It didn't have to be this way. You can go all the way back to April of 2020, when Fox News, in just a span of a week, devoted 91 segments to getting people to go out to the reopen events, to actually flouting all the public health measures. And you can actually measurably track the change in vaccine skepticism, but not just vaccine skepticism. Their anti-vax coverage is part of anti-public health measure coverage as well. They track very closely together. So there was a moment when their audience, obviously a core part of them would have some hesitancy or some anxieties, but the real fuel here, and that big shift that you're referring to, it didn't have to be that way. It really was a consequence of supply. Fox News didn't just flood the market with the vaccine and anti-public health measures. They cornered it. And I think that's why it's had such lethal effects.
Rupert Murdoch, of course, who's the owner of Fox News and has properties across the world, Australia and the UK, and across the English-speaking world.
What does that have to do with anything? How did this segment go from a dead ex-cop who didn't get fired for fucking job misconduct, just not getting a vaccine, so he must be a racist? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fucking cocksucker.
Particularly. My understanding is that his properties in the UK do not take this line. That this is a Fox choice. And in fact, Murdoch, put out a statement when he very early in line to go get the vaccine and, praised the National Health Service and has his vaccine. But, this is his network and they're choosing to do it.
That's right. And, and I think part of that is.
It sounds like fucking, they're telling people to have their own freedom of choice. How you people keep pushing fucking money on everything, pushing every dollar sign. How taxpayers are paying both Pfizer and them to give us free fucking thing.
Cultural, right? That the other countries are taking it a little more seriously,
When
although
you
there's
pay,
starting to be kernels of pushback
shit.
that's beginning to metastasize in a similar way. But it's not as acceptable. It's like getting in an elevator and start behaving badly, right? There's a norm.
What?
People will enforce that. Say, calm down. It's the same thing. Their societies won't tolerate that, not just from a...
Who the fuck are you, bro? What do you mean by that if somebody jumps in the elevator and starts acting up? What does that mean? A little kid? Pressing the buttons? Sneezing? What if the person has Tourette's? You gonna turn around to him and be like, calm down? I have no idea what your analogy is based on. Holy shit, people do not trust the government. That's just it. That's just what it is, dog. If it was Trump, these roles would be reversed. It'd be the Democrats saying don't take the virus. How could you get the virus out so fast? Where's the science? This guy can't even count. There'd be so many excuses of why you shouldn't get it if this dude wasn't thing. But
public pressure perspective, the marketplace won't tolerate it. And you know, in Australia, their channels there were sanctioned on YouTube in a very meaningful way. They lost their distribution rights for some COVID misinformation. So the penalties were harsh enough to actually make them engage in a normative and acceptable way. That just hasn't been the case here. It's been sort of perverse. They've actually been rewarded for this. And I think that's the real challenge here, is that while we focus online for some of these little pockets of misinformation and their takedowns, Fox News for some reason has been grandfathered in, and they've been able to avoid any of the accountability that much smaller actors have had to endure.
That's a good point. It's the most horrifyingly, breathtakingly cynical and inhumane thing that I have seen in my time in public life in the media. There's just nothing that compares to it. Astounding.
Exactly what you're doing right now. Using a fucking dead man to fear campaign the U.S. people into getting the fucking thing. That's not a little sickening? Huh? Holy shit, we've seen and heard of the deaths 1,000,000 times. You could have used 1,000, you know what I mean? 1,000. You have a chart. You have a chart. You could go up into the hospitals right now and put cameras into dying people's fucking faces. Holy shit, no. You waited for a right-wing person to fucking die of the virus and then posted him up there. Misinformation, sickness. That's their headline. Your shit is fucking Fox News silent after guest dies 4 fucking days ago from the dropping of this video. 4 or 5 days ago from the dropping of his video. Not trying to give their fucking family any time to fucking grieve. This is disgusting. This is very, very fucking disgusting. Because if that was the case, you should be grabbing everybody fucking who died from the thing. You should be, that would have been your thing. That would have been probably even a little bit more fucking clearance. A little more fucking clairvoyant. If you would have just said everybody's name right there who fucking died from COVID. You sick son of a bitch, bro. No. You singled out one person for having a fucking freedom thought. And be like, oh, this dude died of COVID. He fucking was on ventilators and yada, 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 and dead. Good riddance. Holy shit. Oh, that's why Fox shouldn't have fucking put him up there. They made him something of a hero. So he deserved to die. He was Fox's hero. Fucking sick. No time to give this motherfucker a chance to grieve. Or even fucking to rest in peace. My fault. That's the words we're waiting for.
Angela Carrasone, thank you.
Cancel. Look at that. Look at that. Would say that it's a sad thing, but won't show no fucking support towards their family. After they just fucking did the complete opposite of fucking what Fox News did. Turned him into a villain. Holy shit, nigga. You get what you fucking get, basically. Fucking, it does. That's some disgusting ass shit.